Welcome back to the Multiverse Geeks. Today we're talking Kang shit and a whole lot more. I'm Joe, sitting in for your head geek Ben. Joining me on this unexpected journey, as always, are Don. How you doing today, Don?
I'm great, man. How are you?
Doing well. Noah
I'm feeling freaking fantastic, guys. I'm excited to be here for another show.
and Jason.
Yep, we're doing good. I'm feeling excited. We got the new gaming streams coming out, so I'm hype about that.
Josh couldn't be here, unfortunately.
Yeah.
He's on assignment in hell, Norway. Not the
Yes, he
other
is.
one.
No.
So, guys, what you been watching? Don, you want to start us off?
I haven't really been watching anything new. Oh, you know what I did watch though? Actually, I watched the Tyson documentary series, or not documentary, but the series on
Mike Tyson?
Amazon.
Mike
Okay.
Tyson?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty
His
good.
defense is impregnable. His offense is unstoppable.
Pregnant. I'm pregnant. It's a
I'm
pregnant.
going to eat your
Can't beat me.
children.
Can't beat me. Can't beat me.
Can't beat
I'm
this.
intimidating and I'm a
Can't stop
lion.
it.
I'm a lion. When I get in
Lion.
the, when I
Can't
get
stop
in
it.
the ring, I'm a lion.
That's my tiger.
You want to see my tiger? Let's see it.
Oh,
Said
good.
it was good.
It is good. No, it is. Yeah, it actually really is good. I can't remember the guy that plays him, but yeah, he's really. It's a really good series. I enjoyed it a lot actually. It's much better than that movie they did back in the day with. Oh shoot, who was in that?
I love that one. I love
yeah.
that guy.
Yeah, I love that movie.
In that thing.
He was in that other movie with the guy and the lady. You know what I'm talking about? He was in
Oh
that
yeah,
movie.
yeah, and he was related to the woman, that had
The
her
Lady
dog
and the
in
Tramp?
tongue.
Michael
Oh,
Jai White.
yeah.
Michael Jai White. Michael Jai White.
There we
Michael Jai
go.
White. That's what it is. Couldn't think of it. Anyway, yeah, it's a good series. Check it out. I think it's on Amazon. Pretty sure it's on Amazon.
Noise.
I will have to do that. What about you, Jason? You watching anything?
I've been catching up on The Last of Us. I am now just finished episode 3.
I'm all caught up for the
Holy
moment.
shit! I need to say that I
Till
am
tonight's episode.
thoroughly, I am thoroughly impressed with the
Yeah.
episode. Like a lot of, I heard people were upset about the Frank episode, but like that episode was beautiful.
Yeah, you know why
That
they're
episode
upset.
was-
So
of
good.
course, I know why they're upset, but that episode was
Yeah,
amazing.
I don't care.
It was a great story, and it put a lot of light on the character and the role he played for Joel and fucking Tess. Like, it was amazing. And
People are like, gay people could never survive the apocalypse.
there's no way there was a gay doomsday prepper. There was no
so
way.
stupid. Yeah, no, I love that episode. I think it's actually a really well done episode, man. Well written.
100%.
It's
What-
Nick Offerman is awesome.
Yes,
and so is the guy
Nick
that plays
Offerman.
Frank.
I mean, he
man. The guy that
deserves
plays
an
Frank
Emmy.
The fact, I'm sorry,
Dude,
and his
he's so
laughs
good.
in it were amazing. The genuineness that you could hear in the like,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was
Oh,
just
yeah.
fucking great. Like, it was
Dude,
just
the best
well
joke
done.
is when he's playing that song and he's like, "No, you can't play that song like that."
yeah, no,
It's like, no,
you
like that.
gotta,
doesn't
you
like
gotta
the way
really
he's
mean
playing.
that shit.
It's a funny moment, man. It's a really funny moment. Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
love it.
and so
It was
far,
a good episode.
I'm really hyped to keep watching it. I want to watch the next episode. It was just
Next episode's good too.
Oh,
yeah, I hear a lot of people just keep telling me though it's just gonna keep hitting me in the feels more and more, and I just keep remembering
Oh,
the
it
game,
is.
and I'm just like, this is gonna get real dark, and I
Mhm.
don't know if I'm ready for it.
I never got through the games, so it's all pretty new to me.
Oh,
To
you at least
see
gotta
what-
watch like
to
the
see what
cutscenes
happened
or
in the
something
game,
on.
like to see
Yeah.
what happened in the games actually come out in live action. It's gonna be heavy, like, and they're doing so well with keeping it like close to the game as much as possible, like that.
Mhm.
I can't wait. It's gonna be great. It's going to be great.
It is. I think so too. Pedro Pascal better win an Emmy this year. That's all I gotta say.
for sure.
Yeah,
Year
it's his
Pedro.
year, 2023.
Every time he puts his hands on his hip and that leg up, shit's about to get.
But the biggest issue is
What?
he's going to be competing against himself.
Yep.
Does Pedro Pascal get it for The Mandalorian, or does Pedro Pascal get it for The Last of Us?
See,
Well, that means
I
he
would.
would get less votes for any other. Like, because
Yeah.
people have to vote separately for those two things, it'll divvy up the votes. I don't know if that's how it works, or if either one of those are going to get nominated or both of them are going to get nominated, but it could happen.
I would
Very
think
well.
he would get it for Last of Us over Mandalorian, only because he
100%.
keeps his helmet on
100%.
for most of Mandalorian.
Well,
So
that
it's
doesn't
really
matter.
just
But The Last of Us is just a much more severe, like dramatic series. So
yeah.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
that's
for
what I'm
sure.
saying. I
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
like he would, if
it's
he
got
was to
much
get
more
it
of
for
a-
one of them,
Yeah.
I would say it would be for The Last of Us, because, like you said,
Right.
it's just more of a dramatic piece, and obviously The Mandalorian is just kind of one monotone. It's not bad at all.
Yeah.
He plays it
I
amazingly.
mean, don't get me wrong, he is
but
acting, but it's not like he's like
it's
like-
not like
not
The
like
Last
Joel.
of Us acting.
and he ain't even in the
It's
suit
not-
most of the time.
yeah. Right.
It's really
right.
cool to
That's
see
true.
how far of an actor, like at how he's come along. Like I loved watching him in Narcos, and
Oh,
then his little part he had in Game of
Mhm.
Thrones, and then Mandalorian,
Oberyn?
and now
Oberyn
Last of Us.
Martell,
Over
the Red Viper.
Oh, God, yes, dude.
It
That
just seems like every
Yeah.
part he's played just knocks it out of the ballpark.
Well, I mean,
I think, I
What?
think he's a great
True.
were
actor.
their
I agree.
names?
Yeah,
tell me the truth. Tell me the truth.
That scene was like I loved him and I hated him in the same moment, because I was just like, just fucking kill him. Just fucking do it.
Right.
Don't fuck it
Right.
up.
you're talking about Game of Thrones, right, Jason?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That moment when
Oh yeah,
he
yeah.
had him
yeah.
down on the ground dead to, I'm like, yo, just
Did he
stick
have
your
him?
fucking
He
Yeah.
had him.
just fucking do it. You know he did it. He's not gonna just fucking kill him. Just kill him. But no,
Yep.
nope.
Right in his
He
throat. You
said,
should've
"Sweep
stabbed
the
him right in his
leg,
throat.
Johnny," and just said,
Yeah, he did.
"Ah."
Exactly.
It's
Yep.
like, what the fuck were you doing, Pedro?
Vote for Pedro.
Dude, that should be his campaign for the fucking votes. Vote
Yeah.
Pedro.
Over
And it's
Pedro.
just his face. Vote Pedro.
Just giving out tater tots from his pocket to everybody.
Exactly.
Pocket tots.
Exactly.
You heard it
Tina,
here
you
first.
fat lard,
That's
eat your dinner.
Cool. Oh my god.
Jeez.
Jesus. Kip. I met this girl on the internet.
On the internet.
I bet you I could throw this football over them there mountains.
I'm fucking done.
What about you, Noah? What you been watching?
This weekend I actually watched The Black Adam.
Good movie.
Oh,
I
nice.
think it gets
Okay.
like a lot of unnecessary hate, and like there's
Mhm.
some cheesy moments, but it's The Rock, and like I really appreciate what he tried to do at the end, setting him up versus Henry Cavill's Superman. Like that when he dropped out of the sky, I'm like, let's go. And then the next night, I guess Saturday, I watched the actual animated Black Adam versus Shazam and Superman, and I'm like, man, to see that on the big screen, and who knows, maybe someday we'll get it. Like I had a lot of fun with it.
No, I agree.
A lot
I
of
liked it
DC
more than
stuff
most
this
people, I think.
weekend. Yeah. And
Yeah,
and then
I
my
liked
favorite
it well enough.
my
it
favorite
was a good
part
movie.
was the actor that played Dr. Fate. I thought he did a fantastic job.
Oh, Pierce Brosnan? Yeah, dude, he's awesome.
Yeah.
James Bond.
Yeah, Pierce. Yeah,
That's
dude, he's
James
awesome.
Bond.
He
He
was.
was
yeah,
one
he
of
was-
them.
Yeah.
I did not know that. Wow.
He's the one from 007,
Yeah.
the game.
Yep.
GoldenEye.
Yep. Pierce
He's
Brosnan's
also Miss
awesome, man.
Doubtfire.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it was a drive-by
Well,
fruiting.
The drive-by fruiting. Oh my god, I love that line. It's one of the funniest lines ever.
Pierce Brosnan.
Yo, this is the rap. The rap.
Woo-hoo!
Die another.
Oh,
I'm
shit,
gonna
I
have to
love
go
that
back
movie.
and watch some of these movies. I
Yeah.
probably
By the
see.
way, guys, if oh, go ahead.
No, I said I probably seen him. I just don't remember him that much in him. But I loved him in that.
Yeah.
In Black Adam. Sorry, go ahead, Don.
Yeah, he's great. No, he was great in Black Adam. No, I was just gonna say, if you guys want to do the rewatch show that we were talking about, 7 is on HBO Max.
Okay, 7. Okay.
So, and
That is a great show. Great movie.
Uh,
Sorry.
Yeah, agree, sir. So, Joe, tell us about this excursion you went on today with your son, man. Let us know what happened.
Oh yeah,
How
went to the movies.
we feel.
Uh, I loved it. I thought the movie. I don't understand why people have problems with this movie. Um, it might not be. I think people thought it was going to be more of a finale of Antman, like like a going away or something of the characters, or but it's just
Trilogy
building
ending kind of
towards
thing. Yeah.
right. But it's just building towards the future.
Okay.
Um, Kang is him. Like
Hmm.
Jonathan Majors is that dude, plain and simple. He does not disappoint. The entire quantum realm, it's gorgeous. Uh, so sci-fi. It kind of looks like foreign worlds, but like almost with like a Seussian magic to it. It's it's fun. Like it's
Okay.
fun.
Okay.
Um, it's got some like Star
I've heard
Wars, Star
Strange World.
Trek, 1960s kind
Yeah,
Yeah.
of
yeah. No.
sci-fi vibes to it.
From what I've seen, it does remind me a lot of the Doctor Strange when he was in the quantum realm. I think I don't think they ever really said it, but
And there was you actually started to feel for these super strange residents of the quantum realm, and you learn some things that have happened. And there's a post and mid credit scene, both set up gigantically for the future.
Hello,
what do you think
Aiden.
of
Welcome to the channel.
Odoc?
Okay, Modoc,
Yeah.
the CGI was a little wonky, but it was intentionally so, and I think that it worked because of that. I thought it just played extra.
Mhm.
They leaned into how ridiculous it is. You know what I mean? They didn't shy away from it, which I think
Sure.
worked.
And I think that's like some of the things like I like about Marvel. They try to make it fun, and it's not always going to be well received by the critics, but I like that aspect with some of the films. You can have more serious and fun films mixed together. I think it's just trying to find that balance, what works. And Ant-Man has definitely been the more fun films for me, so it tracks of what you're saying, Joe.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
mean, and this had a very it had some really endearing moments, and it
Okay.
really made you care about some of these characters, even people you just met in this movie. That
Yep.
you got to know characters. You got to it feels like you understand their motives and their desires and intentions, why they do the things they do, which is it's a lot to put in such a small movie, but it worked.
What do you think about the actor that plays Cassie Lang? I think they actor swapped her for the
Yeah,
second
she's
and third
great.
movie. Okay.
And they set up her future too.
They did? Okay.
I don't want to go too into it, but
On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate it, Joe? Would you agree what Aiden said that it's a 7 out of 10?
I'd put it probably higher than that, 8
8, eight and a
maybe.
half. Okay. Uh, Makes me excited to go see it
Okay.
because in the Avengers game.
Well, yeah, but
Okay.
see, Modoc's always been kind of silly,
Yeah,
um,
yeah.
in the comics and everything. Like he's dangerous,
Right.
uh, but he's still Modoc. But I think there might be another, uh, like I don't want to spoil. It's hard to when
There
we can
might
have
be
a
another variant
spoiler.
of him out there because we all know about the multiverse. There might be,
Oh
because of
yeah.
the
I mean that's
multiverse,
yeah.
they
Yeah, but
probably have ways to redo his design
when
later.
we go to a spoiler discussion of this, which we'll break down at some point, um,
Yeah.
then then we can talk about
Yeah.
my
Absolutely.
my thoughts on it more.
No
Another
problem.
thing I've been
Yeah.
watching that it's so weird, and it's 2 seasons, and I don't think they're making more. But it's called the Mysterious Benedict Society. It's this show about like these kids who get enlisted. They get like tested to they think they get into a school, but it's really something else. It's got some really like Wes Anderson, Tim Burton vibes. It's so strange, but it's like captivating. I just couldn't stop watching.
You said it's similar
Okay.
to the Umbrella Academy, right?
In vibe, not
And
like
vibe, okay.
Yeah.
Not on par, but gives you
it's
the
not like a
same feel.
superhero show, but it's got some like the same like weird kind
Okay,
of vibes to it.
I'll have to check it out. I've
It's
added to my list.
Sure.
it's pretty fun.
Yeah, I want
And
to
the
check
other
that
thing-
one out. There's another one I saw today that I want to check out. It's called Shadow and Bone. Have you guys seen this?
Yeah,
I
second
think
s-
so. They have 2 seasons, I believe.
The second season's
I
getting ready to
think I
come out.
watched it.
Yeah, so I want to check it out, see what it's about. But it's sort of
Yeah.
a fantasy
Oh.
show that it looks pretty fun. So
Yeah,
definitely
Well,
wanna
it
check
has
that
it
out.
has Ben Barnes. He played the antagonist in Daredevil's. Punisher season 2. I love that man. He is a scary bad guy, I think.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. No, I saw the trailer for it today, and I was like, man, I want to check this out. So
yeah, it's pretty good. It was
He
alright.
played Jigsaw.
I
He
love
played
anything
Jigsaw
like
in
that,
the
man.
Punisher.
There are.
I love anything fantasy like that. Like, have
Did
you
you
guys
see
checked out Lock
Sweet
and
Tooth?
Key yet?
I did.
I
I
love
saw
Lock
Sweet
and
Tooth.
Key.
It was a good. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel just because of
Sweet Tooth
like
came out pretty
some
good.
things I've heard about. But no,
Yeah?
it was a
Okay.
really intriguing story. Are they coming out with another season of that, Joe? Do you know?
Let's see.
I guess we could look it up. We do have the internet right here, after all. Season.
That Google machine thing.
Season. Did you see the release date of Shadow and Bone?
I didn't see the release date. No, I just I saw they had a trailer for the second season, so I watched the trailer for the first season. Is what I did.
It says it's confirmed to be hitting in 2023 sometime.
Okay.
Huh? The DC comics. I did not know it was a comic.
They are making a second season, it seems, but I don't know when it's coming out.
I don't know what it'll be.
You didn't know
about.
what was a comic?
Sweet Tooth.
Oh yeah, it's a yeah.
I did not know that. That's pretty cool.
I don't know.
But that kid was cute. I mean, I loved it. It made me cry in some of the moments. They were pretty sad, but it was a good show.
All right. So another thing that I started watching because it's just airing, so we've only got one episode so far. Is the final season of The Flash,
Okay.
which is going to be a shorter season than they used to. And they already brought in the character Red Death, who's a comic book character of one of the greatest villains the Flash faces. So I'm looking forward to this season, and I think they're gonna bring back I know Oliver Queen's coming back for an episode.
Yeah.
Diggle's coming back. They're bringing back a lot of the older people, even dead people and stuff.
They're going to be bringing back Eddie.
Like a
Eddie
reunion
Thawne.
thing. Yep.
He's going to be in there. I think they're going to bring him back as Cobalt Blue. But no, it's going to be interesting to see how they finally tie it all together with it being their last season.
So, on the spot here, a little
Okay.
unplanned segment. Top 5, not in any specific order. Top 5 post-apocalyptic shows.
Post-apocalyptic.
Since we're talking about The Last of Us and everything, Sweet Tooth,
Yeah.
you know, they're all in this
Yeah.
post-apocalyptic vibe. I'm not gonna put any shows that are still airing on my list, but it doesn't even have to be your top 5. Maybe
So
just
Last
5
of Us doesn't
that
get to
you
go on
think-
there.
You can put it on yours if you want. I'm just not. I'm gonna try
No,
to put
I'm
ones
just-
that people might not know about.
I just want to. I've probably seen a bunch. I gotta kind of just look.
Yeah, I'm going through. There's
Power
one I'm trying to remember
Rangers
the
is
name
one
of.
of them.
I mean, you got to put Walking Dead on there, obviously.
Yeah, that was really good.
Walking Dead is pretty great, but
Here's one. Have you guys seen the Terminator, the Sarah Connor Chronicles?
I have not. Is it
I have
good?
not either.
Dude, it was one season, but it was so fucking good. Actually, I think it was 2 seasons. It was so good, man. Yeah, 2 seasons. Really fucking good show. There's a show also that I'm gonna put it on here because so far I think it's one of the best shows I've ever seen. Is it's called C with Jason Momoa.
Oh yeah, no, you were telling us about that.
Dude, I'm telling you that show is so good, and I think it counts as post apocalyptic. Into the Badlands. That's the show. Into the Badlands is a really great show.
I love
Really,
that.
really
And
great show.
Preacher. Preacher's great.
I heard about
Preacher
that
was
too.
good. Preacher was so good. Yeah. Here's one that's underrated. This one's still on though, but I really like this show. Raised by Wolves.
That is a good show.
It's on.
I'm a big fan.
Dude, it's so good. So good. I'm just trying to think of any other ones. Oh, I'll tell you one that's actually really good that I enjoyed. I don't know if it would count as post-apocalyptic, but it was the remake of Lost in Space. They did it was like 2 or 3 seasons. You know, Danger, Will Robinson. That show, they redid it, man. It's on Netflix.
Yeah, I
I'm
saw
telling you,
that. I
that's
just never.
it's a great show, man.
I
Really,
have
really
one for
good
you
show.
guys. Westworld.
Okay. Yeah. Absolutely.
The later seasons it kind of fell off. I think I only watched about 1 through. I think when they got away from Westworld, it kind of fell off. I think
Sure.
that was after season 2, but the first 2 seasons they were so crazy and brought everything that like sci-fi and the Western aspect into it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the first 2 seasons. It was a lot of fun.
No, that's fair, man. That was a good show.
It had a lot of
Definitely.
actors I enjoyed. It had hold on.
Oh, the Snowpiercer show. That's another one. That was a really good show.
Yeah.
Snowpiercer was good.
3 of mine are going to be 4. I mean, I didn't put The Last Ship on here. That was a great show. Falling Skies. I don't know if you've seen
I never
it.
watched that. Yeah, I never
It's
watched that.
pretty fucking fun show.
Okay. Okay.
Then there's shows like V, Jericho, but
Sure.
Revolution is one of my all-time favorite shows.
Okay. Okay.
It's great. Like, it's a fantastic show. It takes place after the world basically ends, and new governments pop up, like territories with warlords. Kind of, it's pretty dope.
You can't
got
forget
one
about
for you
World War
guys.
Z.
World War
Have
Z
you
is a great show.
Have you guys seen Zoo?
No,
Zoo.
I
It
heard it's
sounds
good.
familiar. Isn't it a movie?
No, it's a show. So basically, what happens is there's this. I can't. I'm trying to remember exactly what. It's been a while since I've seen it now. But there is a virus that makes certain animals like super aggressive, and out of nowhere, like packs of dogs in the streets just start attacking people. Like lions and stuff in Africa just start going crazy and killing people, like taking out whole villages of people. And they're not even killing to like eat. They're literally just killing them and leaving the bodies. That's why it's so weird. And like, it's all about these like group of scientists trying to figure out what's going on. Dude, it's one of the craziest shows ever, man. It's so intense. So
Have you
intense.
seen The Strain?
No, I haven't seen that. No. I've heard about that though. I have heard about it.
Because that kind of had the similar like description to what you're saying.
got
So
4
it's not
seasons.
animals. It's just
Yeah.
Have you guys seen The 100? It's a CW
No,
show.
but I have heard great things about it.
It is so good. It's underrated. It
Okay.
needs to be talked about more. That's what I was trying to do with these is try and bring up some
Yeah.
shows that I think people should be watching that maybe they
Sure.
haven't heard of.
That are underrated.
Yeah, The 100
Yeah.
though, it's a little teen drama-y sometimes, but it is a good solid show. Like all the way through for the most part. There's some lulls like any TV show, but
Sure.
I mean, it's fantastic.
People forget
Okay.
like some of the teen dramas is what has helped build up. I feel like what we have now.
Oh, hey,
and some of
there's
those
a lot.
shows are
Yeah,
like
there's a lot of great of them.
like The Flash. I think that's a teen drama. You know, I know we talk about superhero shows a lot. But yeah.
So,
Oh, that looks creepy. The strain. Oh my goodness.
yeah. Yeah, it's a little
Yeah,
weird.
I've heard that show is really crazy. Yeah, I've heard it's crazy. There's another show. I don't know. I mean, I would recommend to watch it, but it's only had one season. But it's called Terra Nova.
Terra Nova.
So basically, what happened is, in the future, because of like the way the world, with climate change and everything, the world's unlivable. So we create a time machine that go back into like the dinosaur time, and we create this whole, like place, this um, safe in the middle of like 65 million years ago with dinosaurs everywhere, and it doesn't go well. It doesn't go well very fast for us.
I'm looking
So,
at the
but it's
trailer
a
right
fun
now.
show, dude. Huh?
I'm watching the trailer right now.
It's a fun show. It really was, but it just sucks. It only got one season, man. But it was a really fun show. Really fun.
Gives me Jurassic World vibes and that franchise vibe a little
Yeah.
bit. Different vibes.
Yep. But instead of them coming here, it's us
They
going
go
back
there.
in time. So, yeah. So because we're basically what the point of it is to not get to that point where we destroy the Earth and we can, you know what I mean. Basically, it's our
Yeah.
chance to restart
That looks like a
before
lot
we
of fun,
destroy the
actually.
planet. But it is, dude. It's really crazy. It's a really crazy show. I really enjoyed it. I was really sad when I heard there wasn't going to be a second season. I love that show. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else that post-apocalyptic, at least. I mean, if anything else that I would put on there is Last of Us. I mean, that's probably the only other thing I would put on there now. But it's only a few
Have you
episodes.
seen The Last Man on Earth?
I have not.
Yes, that show
It
is
has
fun.
4 seasons.
That show is hilarious.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yes, that's a good one. That is a good one, for sure.
It
I
looks
didn't even
funny.
think about that. Oh, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. Last Man on Earth is hilarious.
Have you ever heard of The Last Ship?
No.
There's a TNT show where this ship
Okay.
has the only like possible, like the whole world. They're out on a mission, and basically everything goes to shit. There's like virus outbreaks. There's a whole bunch of shit going on, and they're like the last bastion of hope, kind of thing.
Okay.
But that's
Okay,
a really
yeah.
good show.
Huh. Okay. There was a show I watched. It was so basically what happened was this captain of a naval ship just like decided to mutiny, and they were actually they were in the right. They were framed for like setting off a missile and blowing up a whole bunch of people that they actually didn't do. And the captain wound up taking control of the ship and was like going against the U.S. government and stuff because they were like trying to frame them for this, like they called it an accident. And he's like hiding out on this like little island in the middle of the Pacific, and it's a crazy show though, man. It's a really crazy show. Like they go to war with like pretty much the U.S. government, just this one ship of naval people. I wish I could remember the name of it now, man. But it was it was like 5-6 years ago now. It's a good show, really.
I got another movie for you guys. WALL-E.
WALL-E? Yeah, it's an awesome movie.
Yeah, I mean it post-apocalyptic. I know it doesn't have the zombies and stuff, but it's they're trying to survive in a post-apocalyptic world.
If we're talking movies,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought we were just talking general, but if we're
No, we
keeping
can.
TV shows,
we can do movies too.
no,
I don't.
So in agreement,
there's a lot.
were we doing top 5 or top 3 TV shows before we move on to movies?
It was just any 5.
Walking Dead, The Last of Us, Sweet Tooth, and what do you guys want to go with for the 4 and 5?
I'm gonna throw a curveball in there, man. I think it counts. Umbrella Academy.
Okay. That could be 4.
The world ends in every season, and they're trying to save it.
That's true. Yeah.
I think it kind of.
Oh, there's also what's the name of the show? Hold on. There's an Amazon show, I think, where the kid has to save the tomorrow. Fuck. Josh Hutchinson's in
I
it.
don't know what that is.
Future Man. That's what it is.
Future Man. What is Future Man?
So
Future
like
Man, huh.
these two people come back from the future.
It's a comedy. I do like a good comedy. So if it's
It is fantastic.
Yeah.
Huh. It
Okay.
has Seth Rogen in
I
it,
would-
so it definitely going to be funny. I want to watch this.
That's a
trailer.
good one too.
It's on Hulu.
That's what it was.
Dude,
Hulu original.
he's becoming a pretty good behind the scenes producer, man.
Who's Seth Rogen?
Yeah, he did he
Yeah.
does The Boys. He does Invisible.
Yeah, he's racking it up.
He does
Yeah.
Invincible. I did not know that. And isn't he doing something
Yeah,
else now soon too?
Does he do Invincible?
Sure. Yeah, he's
Let me look at. Seth
he's one of the
Rogen
writers and producers on Invincible. Well, I don't know if he writes, but he's producer on Invincible for sure. Yeah.
shows.
Yep.
Who's the movies or something? Oh, he's part of Super Mario too. I
Oh yeah,
forgot
right.
that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. He's Donkey Kong. Yeah. Jack Black as Koopa is King Koopa is the greatest casting ever, though. It's gonna be.
He's an actor that gets a lot of hate, Jack Black, but some of the stuff he just knocks out of the park. I'm
Dude,
sorry.
Shallow Hal is
of
a
hate.
super underrated movie. Shallow Hal is one of the funniest movies ever, man. That movie
Shallow
is freaking hilarious.
Hal.
Freaking hilarious, man. Tenacious D, another great one. School of Rock.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
really good in
yeah.
the Jumanji movies.
Oh, he's making a live action one.
What?
Who's Seth Rogen?
A live action Invincible.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, supposedly.
Oh, okay. I thought he was part of the cartoon too.
I'm not
So,
sure.
yeah,
He
the
might
animated.
be. I'm just reading.
Yeah. No, I got you. Like I said, I thought that's what I
That
heard.
he's writing, directing, and producing the movie, and he was a character on. I think he played the alien guy, right?
I know he's in the animated. Yeah, like I said, but I don't know. I thought he was producing it too. That's why, because I heard he was producing The Boys.
Yeah, he does. He makes The Boys.
Yeah, I thought that was part of it.
I don't know. Might be.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, again, don't hold me to anything.
I might have to watch that Dom Future Man.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
Looks
sounded
pretty good.
Yeah. I have to check it out too.
It's funny. It's very, very funny.
I like good funniness.
Yeah.
Always good funniness.
So, Marvel moved the Marvels. Do we think they're doing it to space things out? Or do we think they're doing it for some other reason?
Well, when it was first coming out, wasn't it coming around the same time one of the DC movies was supposed to come out? So I think
it was coming out in July, I believe.
And I think one of the DC movies
Yeah,
was supposed to come
July.
out around the same time. So I think they moved
Yeah,
it back.
The Flash.
I think they didn't want to have to compete with the Flash.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Too, I'll be honest.
I think might be because Secret Wars isn't ready yet.
And maybe there's some more editing they have to do to it, you know? I don't know, but I think they just...
I mean, that's who was Secret Invasion.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like it's all ready to go. I think they just moved it back because it's going to be really hard to surpass the Flash.
Well, they moved Echo back too. Don't forget that.
Well, yeah, I think
Oh,
Secret Invasion is imperative to there's information in it that will lead in.
Oh, for sure, they got to be connected.
So I think moving the one means that moving the other one had to happen. I think they had to move it if it's not ready yet.
It's going to be Yeah, no, I agree with you 100% there. Yeah, absolutely.
Because if it's about Skrulls, Captain Marvel has to be involved.
Right.
But is
Secret
Invasion after the big Kang Dynasty movie?
No, it's
Well,
before.
that's season 6.
before?
Yes, because that's phase 6. This is
Okay.
phase 5.
Yeah, we're getting that pretty soon, actually.
Secret Invasion.
We're getting
the
Guardians
show?
3 in 2 months, 3 months.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they already have a trailer for Secret Invasion.
Oh, I did not know that. I'm gonna go look it up.
Oh, yeah, there's been a trailer
I
out
thought
since
Secret
Comic-Con.
Invasion was. I think Secret Invasion
It's
is the
the-
next
it's
movie.
the-
That's
Plus, we're getting Echo and Loki in the
But
summer,
Echo got
right?
pushed. Echo got
Yeah,
pushed.
because there was so much
But
stacking. I guess
Mhm.
I think they're just trying to spread things out a little more.
okay. I do remember the Secret
it makes sense.
Invasion.
No, it makes sense. Yeah, it's the Nick Fury show, basically. It's
the
going to be
Don
Nick
Cheadle's
Fury.
show.
Yeah, that too.
I'm okay with Nick Fury. I actually like him a lot.
How can you not
love
like
that they got
Samuel L?
Jackson. I know. He's
Yeah.
the greatest ever.
I think he's rocked everything he's ever been in. Honestly,
Everything he's ever been in. He's in my favorite Die Hard movie.
Secret
Die Hard with a
Invasion.
Vengeance, man. That's the best Die Hard movie.
I don't know about that, but
No, it's not. I know it's not.
it's probably the first.
I just like it's my favorite, but I know it's not the best.
Oh, I thought Secret Invasion was a movie. I didn't realize it was a TV show.
Yeah, it's a Disney Plus.
Yeah, it's a show. Right. Yeah, it's a show.
Oh, I'm hyped for
I'm
that.
excited for that too.
Secret
dude,
Wars.
it's awesome.
Is a movie that's coming out.
Okay,
in
maybe
6.
that's what I was.
Right. Yeah.
What do you
Yeah,
think
Secret
about?
Wars is the
sorry.
storyline that they're telling. Secret Wars this is the beginning of the Secret Wars storyline. So
Yeah.
think of it like the last storyline they did was basically Civil War with a lot of mixture into it. This is going to be Secret Wars with probably a lot of mixture into it. So I think that's what they're doing.
What do you guys think of the
And the
theory
Kang Dynasty.
that the Kang that gets defeated at the end of Ant-Man 3 becomes the next? He becomes Beyonder.
I've never heard that theory.
Joe, tell us. What do you think?
I don't
No,
know. If
I don't know.
I don't want to spoil
No,
anything.
don't spoil it. No.
Okay.
No, I mean, look, who knows at this point? I mean, we don't know what. Yeah, anything could happen. It's
that's
a
true.
Great time. It's a great time, man. I think we're back at the end of phase 1, beginning of phase 2 again.
That's what I said.
I can't wait.
That's what I told people. Like making posts, like there's news stories saying that phase 5 needs to step up the stakes, like that.
Dude,
they
people
need
are
to start-
so spoiled.
I'm like,
People
bro,
are
phase
so
5
spoiled
literally
now with
is
these
3
movies.
days old.
I
Phase
mean,
5 started
like
3 days ago. Chill.
compared to
Like,
what we
let's relax.
got to last year from, except for No Way Home. I mean, it looks fantastic so far, from what I've seen.
Yeah, no,
you know?
I really think people are just too spoiled on these movies, and they just are too close to them now. So now any
Yeah.
little thing, because before, dude, there was a lot of Avengers, but that movie is so awesome because it's that feeling it gave you. You know what I mean? It's the feeling of watching that movie for the first time.
I mean,
There's
I
a lot
loved
of
it.
flaws in Avengers.
I love
There
them
is.
all.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
it. No,
I
love
do
it.
believe
I'm
that
not
it's
saying
mostly
bad.
like many other things. It's nostalgia glasses why people like it so much. It's because you remember that
Which
feeling
is fine.
that you saw it the first time.
Yeah, no, and that's what it's supposed to do. But people didn't get mad about the flaws, is what I mean. Where now people
Right.
are just looking for anything to pick out. Where back then
Yeah.
it was just, oh my god, this is so great. Even though there might be a flaw or two, this is so great.
Right. I
Which is
remember
how we should
growing
be
up
watching it.
and watching the most janky looking superhero stuff ever because they didn't want to put a budget into it. Like Adam West
Exactly.
Batman walking up a
I
building.
sat through bat nipples. Okay, I sat through bat nipples. I don't want to talk about.
Well,
any
I think
these
because of the
Marvel
success
products.
of Endgame and all those movies it had, they're just comparing all the new stuff to the old stuff and it's hard
Sure.
to, I think, like you guys are saying,
Yeah, but the thing is,
appreciate those movies for
the thing
what
is, it
they
was
are
a
right now,
23 movie
you know?
build up to get there. It
Yeah,
didn't just happen.
yeah,
And those movies don't work without the build up. So now
yeah,
people are complaining that there's build up, but you need the build up for there to be a payoff. That's
yeah,
how it works.
Yeah.
This isn't the problem is that Marvel no longer treats their movies like individual units. It's all one long form story. Everything. It's all one story. Once people come to terms with that fact and they stop thinking everything's going to be definitive and everything's going to be,
Yes.
they'll enjoy projects a lot more. A lot of the problems people are
Every
having with
movie
these
is an
stories,
episode of a show.
Well,
Right.
going back to that, Iron Man 1 wasn't it. It was just one story. It didn't really build up to anything, you know.
until the end.
Yeah, until
Yeah,
the end.
a
I
little
mean,
bit, but
but
yeah.
it wasn't in that first movie though, right?
Yeah, it was.
Right.
Okay.
I know it was Iron Man 2, right?
Yeah, I think
But
it
no, I
was.
thought
Well,
he
no,
I
I
thought he
mean,
approached him at
the-
the end
the-
of Iron Man 1 and then they
In the post-credit scene, that was they had but again, Avengers didn't come until 5 or 6 years later.
Yeah. And a lot of people
So
didn't even think that was going to
there was
happen.
time. Right.
Yeah.
No, that's very true.
Yeah.
So, and again, maybe it's our fault for or Marvel's fault for the way they've just kind of given us all this stuff in the last 10 years, 12 years. But you gotta just enjoy it, man. Like you have to just enjoy it. It's supposed to be fun. Like just enjoy it.
Yeah. People just don't like things anymore. Where I choose to try to like
Again,
everything.
Yeah,
I try to find the positive in anything.
I like that. I like that attitude, Joe.
I think there's something
No,
to
look,
like.
and I
just
don't like
about
the
everything.
jokiness of Thor and Love and
Yeah.
Thunder, but the movie's good. The movie's still fun to watch.
I like Thor as a character. I mean,
Right, that's what I mean. Like you got to take the good stuff out of it, and the stuff you don't like, I think you just kind of got to move
Go
on.
over it.
Like you can't dwell on it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah. I mean, you can hate things forever, or you
Yeah.
can just not let things affect you that much.
there was a lot of things I didn't like, and I said I didn't like a lot of it, but things I did like was Thor.
Right.
I'll always be a fan. Like I just wish that they would have made it similar to Ragnarok, like carry that same style over into the film. It would have been fine, but you can't. Not every film's gonna be perfect.
all they got to do is
You
put
know?
Korg in every Marvel movie, and I'll watch it. I'm good as long as Korg's in it.
Just have Korg take over the Stan Lee role.
That's
just
it.
cameo.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah, no, that's
It's
all they have
Korg
to
every
do.
time.
Did you
all I
say?
need.
Did you say this?
Thor, can you please talk to him? He is being very mean to me again.
I thought his
It's new Master 69 again.
his background story was hilarious.
Yeah, Thor. You gotta save him.
I love that scene. That's one of the funniest scenes ever in Marvel. Period. Him playing Fortnite and Thor talking shit.
That was funny. Bro Thor.
It's fucking
That was
great,
funny.
dude. One of the greatest scenes ever.
The dude Thor.
Yeah, exactly.
That was
what he
peak
was. That was
Marvel.
exactly
That
what
was
he was.
hilarious.
Yes. It was
My favorite
so
was
great.
when he had to get in shape in Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
was
So, like I
great.
said, man, like, look, there's none of these movies are perfect. I don't care how much you like them. None of these movies are perfect. We love them because of what they do give us that is great. And
I think you can be a critic and point out what you don't like, but at the end of the day,
yeah,
you're like, okay, I'm a critic. I hate some stuff, but there's also some stuff that I like, and I think people forget to point out the
Right.
positives. in it.
people
just want views and clicks.
Yeah.
So they'll say things that are
Oh, yeah.
inflammatory to gain clicks. I'm
Exactly.
controversial just because of my opinions. I don't need to generate
I
this.
don't need to be. I don't need to be fake. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Ask me about
That's
Iron
it.
Man.
We know. Absolutely. Hey, ask me about the sequel trilogy. I'll give you a 30-minute rant why they're horrible. But I still watch them. Watch them.
Yeah, we might hate the stuff, but we're all gonna go watch it anyways. End of the day.
I wouldn't say there's anything I really hate, though. I wouldn't really say that. I think that's too strong of a word to say hate. I really don't think there's anything I would say.
I didn't like. Real quick,
There's things
for
I
the
don't
sequels,
like, but yeah.
I didn't like it, but I enjoyed. Like I thought it was visually stunning.
Oh, they're beautiful. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
Storylines
Absolutely.
kind of just.
They're actually some of the better writing in Star Wars too.
Oh yeah,
George-
definitely.
The
Definitely
dialogue
right.
is a lot
Yes.
much improved.
There's no doubt there. There's no argument there for sure. George Lucas could not write dialogue. He could not write dialogue. Period.
But I'm excited. This summer should be good for films. It's
Oh
just
man, this is
I don't
gonna
know,
be a great year.
2023 compared to 2022. It's exciting for all the films, man. I mean, The Flash, love, hate it. It's going to be a good film, you know.
Yep.
We got Super Mario coming out. Super excited
Mario,
for that
man.
film.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, super excited for that film.
That
Absolutely.
looks great. I saw that trailer
Yeah.
today on the big screen, and I was like,
Did you not see it before, Joe?
I've seen it, just not on the big screen.
I fell
On
in
the
love
big-
with the
even on
trailer
big
when it
screen,
first
yeah.
came out. Yeah, everything looks better on the big screen.
Oh
if you
yeah,
ask me.
for sure. Yeah, I can't wait for Indiana Jones for sure, man. Can't wait.
So
It's gonna be a great.
which
Looks like
which
a great
of the
movie.
which of the superhero movies that are coming out this year are you guys most excited for?
Let's see. We got the
Superhero
Flash,
movies.
Yeah,
the Marvels, and
Yeah.
Guardians,
Guardians.
and
Guardians.
let's see.
Quantumania,
it?
I haven't seen technically yet, so I'll
I haven't seen
add
it
that
either.
in.
Quantumania, the Flash, the Marvels. I'm tell you what, I'm excited for the Flash just to see if DC can, minus Ezra Miller, just to see if they can turn it around with this film.
Let's see.
I gotta be honest. If I'm picking one of those, the one I'm going with is Guardians
Yeah.
because it is
Oh.
a true close to a trilogy. It's a true close to a
Okay.
trilogy. So
You ready? Here are the ones that are slated for 2023.
All right, Joe.
okay,
Antman and the Wasp, Quantumania is already out. Shazam, Fury of the Gods.
yep.
Guardians
Oh, okay.
Volume 3. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh, I forgot about
The
that.
Flash, The Marvels, Blue Beetle, Kraven the Hunter, and Aquaman 2.
If I'm gonna be honest, it's probably the second sequel to the Across the Spider-Verse movie. Yeah.
That's pretty big. Yeah, I agree with you. That's up there for sure.
I just remember the first film when it came on Netflix and watching it. I'm like, this is great. I love the art style.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love the complete story. It was a lot of fun. So I'm definitely
agree.
excited. It comes out in June, I believe, right? The sequel.
Yeah, June 2nd.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. Probably that for me is number one. Number two, I think, it's got to be the Flash again. I want to see that if DC can turn it around. And what were the others, Joe?
Shazam, Fury of the Gods.
That's going to be a fun movie too.
I
And I
love
hope
the
I think
first
so.
one.
and I
so.
hope at least
Really?
You didn't like the first
I
one?
love the first. Oh no, I do like the first one. I thought you said you didn't
Ah.
like the first one.
No, I love it. It's so fun.
I hope they make a Black
I love
Adam
the first one.
reference
Yeah,
to
yeah.
it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just sad
Um,
with Shazam we didn't get Black Adam because I feel like you can't have Shazam without Black Adam.
I think that the first
Worked
the
okay.
Shazam
Yeah.
movie was great.
Yeah.
Like it was so fun. Speaking
Yeah, it
of
was a
movies
lot
that are
of
just fun and like wholesome and like feel good stories, like it worked.
I like
And then
the actor
it
that plays
underperformed.
Shazam. Yeah.
Zachary Levi,
Yeah. He's great. He was
Did
in that spy show, I forget.
Chuck, and it's
Oh, I
great.
love that show.
It's
Yeah.
one of the best shows of all time.
It's funny.
haven't
Chuck
seen
is a
it.
hell of a show. You've never seen Chuck?
Dude, you
Oh
it's
my
on me
God,
and
you
Lasan,
need to
you gotta
watch it.
watch it. I think I stopped
Okay.
watching it after like season 4 something, but
You guys just gotta watch it. We could do a show
Okay.
about that.
Okay,
Chuck,
I'll
okay.
watch it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll watch it. That's fine. Yeah, I have no
The
problem with
episodes are kind of long, but they are hilarious.
that. Okay. Yeah, I'll check it out for sure. I'm always down for new content, man. Anything good to watch new, I'm definitely down to watch it. So
You guys should watch
Absolutely.
Revolution too, though. That's the best. NBC had a run where they had such unique shows for a while.
You said what? Revolution?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll have to check that out.
yeah,
But
Oh,
NBC had this
you know
phase where
another
they were
good.
making fantastic, weird shows like No Ordinary Family, Revolution. I even like The Cape. I watched
The Almighty
every single.
Johnsons.
That's a great show.
I watched the first one with my brother.
What?
I'm like, I
What
have
are
to.
these shows?
The Almighty Johnson is
Where are you
about the
guys showing? What is going
reincarnated
on, bro?
Norse gods,
Yeah, it's another Norse mythology show.
but they're reincarnated in like New Zealand. So they all, but it's pretty cool.
Um. Oh, you know another great one, Psych. Did you guys ever watch Psych?
I love Psych. Monk, I liked.
I'm still working my way through it. I love it.
I love
Yeah.
Psych
Psych.
is great.
Did you ever
Psych
see
up there with
Psych Con?
Community
Yeah, Psych
for me.
is one of the best shows, man.
Yeah, it's so underrated too. And
You gotta
like,
watch the movies too. You gotta watch
I
the
have
movies.
to watch
man.
the
chemistry is
Movies
so
are
good.
hilarious.
I saw a rumor that there's supposedly another movie's in the works.
I'm sure. Didn't they like
I
sign a
love
deal?
when they come back and do the movies. They're funny as shit.
Yeah, I would even love for them to just come back for one show, like something.
Speaking of a movie, Community, that's a movie that I'm looking forward to.
Community. I don't know.
You never
what
seen
this is.
Community?
No.
Chevy Chase, Joel McHale, Donald Glover.
Oh,
Such a good show. If you like comedies, it's one of the greatest comedies of all
Yeah.
time.
I'll have to check it out.
That's like
yeah. Community is amazing.
Is it like The
Community
Office?
is amazing.
no.
You're right.
It's very much its own show.
It's different. It's definitely
Takes
different.
place
than
in a
The Office,
community college.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
I'll definitely have to check it out. Man, 2009, 2015, it a long running season.
Yeah, it was 6 seasons, and now they're getting a movie.
Wow.
Yeah, doing the movie now. Yeah.
Did you guys ever watch Arrested Development?
Damn.
Yeah, solid show.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
I didn't watch every episode, but
Yeah, I think when Netflix took over though, it wasn't as good. This
Yeah,
season.
it wasn't as good as the earlier seasons.
that Modern
But those
Family,
first
a
couple
lot of those
seasons were
shows.
amazing. Yeah. There's a lot of great man. There's been a lot of great TV. We have really gotten a lot of great TV, man, for sure. Did you ever watch Monk? I think I brought that one up before, but Monk.
I love Monk.
My wife
The
has
Toad
watched
is
it and loves it. I
hilarious.
just didn't
Man.
get into it a whole lot.
It's a great show, man.
White
and
Collar?
the
Have you
storyline,
watched-
the through line with him and his wife is crazy.
Oh, it's
Have you ever
good.
watched White Collar?
Yeah, I've watched White Collar.
That show's
Mhm.
dope.
Yeah, it is good.
There has been a lot of good
I
TV
agree.
shows over the years.
Yeah, there is. And that I'm not even
Yeah.
talking about like well-known.
Yeah. We're talking about like underrated ones too.
No.
There's too many. Well, like it's easy to pull out.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys should really watch The Wire.
Or the Umbrella Academy, or The Office.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Right.
Have you ever heard
Hey,
of
has anybody seen
Parks
House?
and Rec?
I know, right?
Yeah. But the early stuff when these sitcoms were just getting started was, I think, at the peak, like right at 2015, 2016, and then just all kind of just went down a little bit. But like there was a 10-year run where it, like a lot of the stuff was just gold.
Yeah.
Oh.
But also, people just like to like things
I think
back
you're-
then, and now they don't.
We get
Yeah.
People don't want to laugh. People don't want to have fun. People just want to hate on stuff.
And that is what we try to
Yeah.
do here on this channel, Give the good, the bad, the ugly, but also the
Guys?
positives, what we think, raw reactions.
everything.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
What are you gonna do? It is.
So we're gonna have to
Absolutely.
go and find Jason soon and figure out who kidnapped him, because clearly he was
Yeah.
grabbed in the
Somebody
middle of a
kidnapped
show.
him. That's what I heard.
That's
I got
that
the
is
ransom note.
obviously what
and
has
the-
happened. Was it written in crayon? My son is really
It
making a
was.
power
It
play.
was written in crayon.
Um,
He's trying to get a spot. He's trying to push his way on.
He's trying to climb the ladder real fast.
Give me a spot, or you never see Jason again.
Kneecapping him.
That's awesome. Yeah.
So,
Starving him in your basement, you never even know.
so Noah, any final shows you want to bring up, talk about before we sign out?
Not currently. I'm sure there's a lot out there that I haven't mentioned, but any of the shows we mentioned, y'all should go take a look, and when we bring them up on the show, chat us up, and we'd be more than happy to
All right.
discuss.
Why don't you tell people where they can find you too?
You can find me here on Sunday nights and Wednesday nights on the Jedi Academy.
And Don, the Jedi Master. Is there any final shows that you think people should be watching?
Yeah, at Jedi Master Tuck. Oh, any shows? Yeah, watch C. Keep watching that show. Season 3, really freaking good. That show's just getting better and better the more I watch. I really love that show. Another show people should have watched when it was out, which I've now finished it, is The Offer. It's about how they made Godfather and all the how the mafia didn't want them to make it and was like, we're gonna kill you if you make this movie.
And where can we watch that, Don? Because that sounds interesting.
That one is on Hulu.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's up, Matt? How's it going?
What's up, man?
So, real quick, one show everybody should have watched. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
I loved Antman. But Fringe, anybody who hasn't seen it, that show is fantastic.
Joe gave
Fringe is
Antman
good. Yes,
eight
I
and a
agree.
half out of 10.
Yep. You want to talk about multiverses and things? That's where it started. As far as TV goes,
Nice.
that was the first TV show to really do it well.
Yep.
It was. That's great sci-fi. But you can find me at Joseph M. Boros on Twitter, right here on Sundays and Tuesdays, and just in general, usually at work or my house. Don't really do a lot. Does it connect to Endgames? It has some Alphas was dope, Matt. A lot of those sci-fi shows I love. Ant-Man has some callbacks. It's more tying towards the next Endgame than it is a callback to the last Endgame. Although there are some references to the snap and stuff, and about there's some references about him becoming a baby, things like that.
Sure. Okay.
But yeah, also The Expanse. Everybody should watch The Expanse. Well, it's probably well known enough now that.
Oh yes.
But all right, you can find me on Twitter, Joseph M. Boros. Check out the brief after. Suit is good. The brief after
Suit connects to Suits.
The brief after watching Ant-Man short that we put out earlier with my son, and you guys all had it wasn't perfect, but I liked it. I thought it was fun, super entertaining, exactly. And to me, that's what matters most when I'm thinking about movies. And yes, as always, rest in peace, Ben.
Yes.
Yeah, we didn't. There's no spoilers in my short. It's just a quick little.
Nope.
Battlestar Galactica was good. Also Stargate, great show. But we're gonna get out of here. Sure. So we will be back tomorrow with Don Lost Show. Is that tomorrow?
Yep, it'll air tomorrow night. Absolutely, it'll air tomorrow night. Yep.
So until then, enjoy your ride on the multiverse, and don't be a dick. Have a good night, y'all.
Subscribe to the channel, guys. Don't be a dick.
Thumbs up, subscribe, and just don't be a dick.
I agree.